This is what I'm dealing with. Let's see what turns out of it. First, I will mask the paint around the headlight. Very important step. Don't skip it. I didn't realize that I had ordered these sandpapers from Aliexpress. That's why I started sanding by hand. My grit choice was 600 because the headlight was pretty bad. The bad coating is coming off nice. I will continue to sand until I take it all off. Now that I am done taking the oxidation off, I saw the stuff I ordered from Aliexpress. This is the soft interface pad. Its job is to make the sandpaper contact on the headlight even. I am putting the sandpaper, the soft pad, and the backing pad together. This is where I start wet sanding with 800 grit. Since it says you can either wet sand or dry sand with these, I decided to experiment and see what happens. I switched to 1200 grit and again started dry sanding. I don't like how the sandpaper gets clogged, so I decided I will wet sand from now on. And look what happens now. It seems like the sandpaper is painted and the paint from it is coming off. Weird. I thought I'd damaged it by dry sanding, so I changed it with a new one. The new one is also bleeding, so I decided to continue and not care. Now on to the 1500 grit. I have links in the description for the materials you might need if you want to restore your own headlights. Switching to 2000 grit now. Still paint coming off the sandpaper. Motorbike riding around. This is now 3000 grit. I usually don't go this fine, but decided to use them since they were included in the kit. The finest sandpaper now, the 5000 grit sandpaper. Drying off and getting ready to polish. I use the included wool pad from the kit and Coke Chemi Orange Compound, which is not included in the kit. It is the compound I use at the moment. I spread it around the headlight and began polishing. This is not the result I am satisfied with. I couldn't let the headlight like that, so I had to redo it. I cleaned with a glass cleaner and started sanding by hand again. Maybe the sandpaper wore out too quickly, or the wool pad is bad. Write me a comment if you want me to try using the sandpaper but polish the headlight with my pad next time. Since I saw pigtails on the headlight, I decided to continue with 1000 grit just to be sure I will remove them. I find hand sanding more satisfying than machine sanding, maybe because I switch grits and track my progress easily. I am now done with 1000 grit and switch to 1500 once again, sanding vertically. I don't like big jumps in sandpapers. Going up 1.5 instead of twice the grit is easier to cover the previous grit and gives better results in my experience. This is 2000 grit, now sanding in horizontal motions. Now the last sandpaper is 2500 grit. If you have a heavy cut compound and pad, this step is optional. I will use my rotary polishing machine and medium pad now. 3 to 4 dots of compound, dab it around the headlight and start polishing. You will see I use the machine at an angle, not flat on the surface. This is something I am not advising you to do if you are a beginner. It cuts more aggressively, but it generates more heat, and you can burn the polycarbonate. You have to be careful. Removing the tape and cleaning the headlight and surroundings with glass cleaner. I will use the waxing pad supplied in the kit and see what happens. It didn't seem to work, so I used my sponge instead. Waiting for the wax to dry and buffing it out. This is what I am talking about. Good as new. Check out my other videos. See you!